Bentonville is adding a brand new interchange right into Bentonville into 49. This will dramatically change the whole vibe of the north side of Bentonville. Today we're talking about all that and a little bit more. So let's talk about that. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually came from the dumpster fire, the horrible, no good state of Illinois. I was a broker up there for a long time. I was looking for the best place to live in America, and that was by far Northwest Arkansas. I went to Asheville, I went to Boise, I went to Colorado, I went to all the different places you might be looking for right now. Northwest Arkansas by far takes the cake. If you ever want to talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America, let's meet in for coffee, let's talk on the phone, let's actually come to Northwest Arkansas, check it out, and let's talk about why this is the best place to live in America by far. So without further ado, let's jump right into the content. All right, so yes, plans are in the works connecting J Street, which is basically North Bentonville for the most part, all the way up to 49. This is, in my opinion, much needed. The only way to get to those kind of northern sections, Crystal Bridge, this is gonna be a huge boon for Crystal Bridges, for the Crystal Flats, which are apartment complexes, all of those parks over there, any of the brand new health and wellness center from Alice Walton School of Medicine, all those different things up there. The only way to really truly get those areas is coming off Bella Vista 49 area, down Walton over there, or coming off the other main intersection near the Walmart HQ. Both those take a minute to get to those locations. So adding this is a huge win for that whole area. I've sold a lot of homes over there, sold a lot of property over there, of course, and that's one of the concerns that most people have is like, hey, it does take me a minute to get from this north side of Bentonville over to 49. And so sometimes traffic can be a little hairy. You have to go back road up to the Bella Vista exit essentially, or the other side. The Bella Vista exit is easier, I do admit. So, but regardless, adding this to the north side of Bentonville is going to be great. Now, a little bit of side note to this. This has been in the works for a little bit. It's just recently been kind of put on the radar map publicly, but it was part of the bond initiative a couple years back. And part of the bond was to add this whole J Street intersection. Essentially what they're doing is they're adding J Street, and J Street currently does go under, or this one goes over, no, it goes on, this one goes, hold on, let me check, 1 second, I forget. Okay, yeah, so this J Street goes over 49. The new intersection will kind of make J Street go completely straight, go straight and then interchange right over there. The interesting thing about all this is that it's going to, and we'll talk about it here in a little bit, but dramatically change that whole area. I'm not sure if it's necessarily on the south of 49, I don't know if it's going to necessarily become housing per se, or if it's become something completely different. But regardless, there's a lot of land there, and a lot of it honestly will be, I'm guessing, lotted off and get ready for commercial, for gas stations, for some strip mall areas, I assume, versus just having a completely barren land. So that is a very interesting part of all this, is that when looking at the land now, when that land comes up for sale, which I assume it will be, it'll be a great brand new commercial intersection over there, then housing just south of that. So much needed area to get from that, especially Crystal Bridges and all the different things in that north area, to have that intersection is going to be a game changer for Bentonville. And the second part of all of this is brand new intersection. You're probably watching this like, wow, brand new intersection. But the thing that is kind of on the docket in the next year or two is a brand new 160 acre bike park just connected to J Street. So this is where it all becomes very interesting. This brand new J Street intersection will directly connect to this brand new bike park. The bike park is going to be essentially very similar to Kohler Mountain, but the difference is that there'll be more kind of hangout spots for people. So more food vendors, more things to rent, but truly a bike park. So that whole land is being developed by the Waltons to make a brand new bike park, like I said. The interesting thing when they started developing this, when they started talking about it, I was like, there's really no good way to get to this brand new bike park. You have to go through Bentonville, then go over under A Street or over J Street, but really A Street was the one that you had is closest to. So I was like, I don't know what they're thinking here. Or you had to come over off of Bella Vista, then swing back around, then over into the, so I was like, this is kind of stupid. They obviously are a little bit more connected to Bentonville than I am, for obvious reasons. So they knew this was coming down the pipeline. So buying the land, announcing the park, it all makes, all the pieces are all coming together now. That is going to be a huge thing for that bike park. Obviously, it's going to be a huge thing for Bentonville, is now a direct connection access to that bike park. My assumption, and I'm probably right here, and I can just bank on this, is I'll put a lot of money on this fact, this brand new J Street intersection will be a very bike-friendly area to go over the highway, probably. No, excuse me, it's going to be a intersection. So you go over the highway, of course, but there's going to be multiple ways for bikes to get from there over to this new bike park for sure. So that is going to be built into the whole thing, plus commercial spaces, plus other things being, of course. But having that bike easy access from Bentonville over to this new bike park is going to 100% be on the docket. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. I made something for you. I made something called 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're looking to check this place out, maybe you're looking for vacation here, maybe you're looking to potentially move here. I made 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is, I have 3-day itineraries like for you. So if you want it day by day, city by city, thing by thing, restaurant by restaurant, all the links are below. Download them below and go ahead and use them when you get down here. I also made something called instant home updates. So maybe you are looking to move down here and you're using things like realtor.com, zillow.com, or Redfin. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called instant home updates. Sounds exactly what it is, literally instant home updates. So enter your information below: name, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Where do you want to move to Northwest Arkansas? Enter all the information below and make sure to don't miss a single notification when it comes for homes for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, every single Friday, I send an email out just talking about all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on in downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? When is First Fridays? When is First Thursdays? When are the farmers markets? What's going on? What new business are moving here? What's going on in downtown Rogers? What are all the cool things happening at the Walmart Amphitheater? So many things all the time. All the time. Enter your name below. Enter your email below. I'll make sure you get that email every single Friday, but I want you to be aware. I need you to be aware of this. You will get a little fear of missing out, a little FOMO, so to speak. But I promise you will be the most informed person eventually when you make your way down to Northwest Arkansas. Now, the biggest thing is, how does this affect housing? Great question. Anyone in that northern section of Bentonville, I've sold quite a few homes over there, going to be a big win. It's not going to have a huge price increase because the homes that over there are pretty expensive already as it is. They usually range anywhere from like $600,000 to north of $1 million. But for those $600,000 to $700,000 homes are probably realistically going to be worth more, because honestly, if they're a direct connection to the next bike path, they're already connected pretty closely to Crystal Bridges and other things. But having those houses over there, the prices will start rising even more because they're going to have direct access to more commercial, more things. There might even be a Walmart over there at some point, direct access to that bike, the whole bike course over there. So imagine any home that's close to Kohler Mountain, any home that's going to be close to the eventual 8th Street Gateway Park over there that's being built. Anywhere that's close to Slaughter Pen just is worth more money because of the direct connection access. So having those houses with a direct connection access to that soon-to-be bike park is going to be a game changer for that area. So there's probably not going to be a lot of homes built past that. I know the Waltons and Bentonville own a lot of that land, and then the bike park is actually owned by the Waltons. So there's not going to be a lot more homes developed realistically. But what will be developed is most likely just better bike paths over the highway, over next to the intersection, of course, or maybe a separate thing, I don't know, to that new bike park. So this bike park will be very equivalent to Kohler in a lot of ways. Not so much the elevation necessarily, but more so like the amount of interestingness to it. I want to say it that way. I'm sure there's going to be coffee shops and breweries baked into this whole thing. I'm sure of that. Plus that new direct access connection from J Street to there is going to be a huge win, like I said. So these house prices are going to do very well for themselves, anyone on that north side of Bentonville. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. If you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is, literally a starter pack full of all the cool things going on in Northwest Arkansas. It comes with a 120-page guide, literally talking about all the school systems, the medical stuff, all the future events, all the things city by city, population, statistics, all the things you want to know about Northwest Arkansas in this one huge packet. In this actual box itself, stickers, booklets. It comes with my brand new NWA coloring book. My favorite, if I do admit. Hold on, there's a good one here. It's me! Comes with the coloring book, comes with all sorts of things, postcards, everything you want to know about Northwest Arkansas, shipped right to your home, Enter your address and name below. I'll make sure you get the package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so I know, that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. It is my favorite photo F word. Free! So enter your information below and make sure to get that package shipped to you right away. Also, when you do come down here, I can give you the $10 tour so I can kind of show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some home for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, I'll see you next one.